What's up, guys? We have our next video for the S&D Analyst Series. We are doing Los Angeles Guerillas versus Miami, versus Miami. They're playing on Miami versus Mutineers. Let's see how this one goes. Um, the Guerillas is actually kind of a decent search team, mostly because of Vivid. He's gonna be playing by himself. He's their island player, so if you see like 3 hitting, make sure you worry about him. Like if he's not part of that 3 hit. Like, be careful, because your flank is going to be open. We have a pretty standard hit into purple from both sides. This is really smart from Neptune, because he can kind of just hold garage, and then he can hop up if he needs to, and now he's hopping up to get control of top piano. Silly's just kind of holding the pinch, and Assault is taking bomb towards A. This is a really great bait play. If Awakening doesn't kill him right here, which he hasn't. If Awakening can get... That's a huge kill from Assault, so now he can get bomb down. Silly just needs to play his life as best as he can. Now he's screwed. Assault's in the 1v2. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Wait, pause. Slack's in the 1v... or Sky's in the 1v2. Yo, YouTube, I am not focused today. My bad, boys. I mean, they're just throwing shoulders. Assault's backing up to go get to the boat or get to the cut. I mean, this is absolutely perfect. Assault's got eyes on bomb. Apathy knows where he is. Apathy's not overcommitting. Like, not ego challenging, which is perfect. Just playing his life. Now all perfect. Perfect bench. That was a pretty standard round. It was a good bait play from the Guerillas. Hmm. So obviously the Mutineers is working an A hit, right? Number one, I don't know what he's doing. I'm pretty sure I don't know if he has a controller issue or something. I'm pretty sure he's just holding the flank, right? Number two is holding the cross from B bomb back to A, and 3 and 4 are gonna go get A control. I don't know how I feel about just 2 people hitting A. It's really difficult because there's so many head glitches and there's so much area to check. And then if you like, it's easy for the defense player to get a 2-piece. You know what I mean? Awakening gets a huge kill on the flank, and Skies gets a huge kill on somebody rotating from B to A. So now, honestly, like, if the Mutineers wanted to, they could throw in a bait play, because number 7 is probably going to cross out to go get A control, right? He's probably going to go get A control. They know it's an A hit. So if 4 and 3 backed up and rotated towards B, they could probably get all kinds of B control, and then Skies could stay here and hold the player at A from rotating from A to B. And then they have a 3-on-1 on site. The LA Guerillas, or excuse me, Mutineers has a 3-on-1 on site. But they could also just choose to keep working A. I mean, that's not a bad play. Those are good shots from Skies. Now Skies is forced to back down. He's not going to be able to get all kinds of information. But Awakening's at the driveway anyways. Awakening gets a big kill on Silly. Now Assault's just in a 1v4. I mean, as long as Mutineers don't throw their lives away like that, they should be fine. Like, as long as Skies doesn't do it too. And he's throwing shoulders. He's just putting down bait shots. They get the bomb down. Everybody's pushed up, ready for a trade. That was actually pretty smart from Assault. So what Assault did, he broke the glass right here to try and bait, you know, give him a shot. His issue with that, though, is when he slid down. If he didn't slide down, then maybe Slacked would have fallen for the bait and the rest of the Mutineers, but it was still a tough kill. Or a tough 1v3. We got a garage. This looks more like a slow play. Yeah, Mutineers not really doing anything crazy, just another standard defense. Number 1's in an interesting spot to look bottom piano and mid. That's a big kill from Awake. Oh, he should push out this number 5 kid, no bullshit, because he killed the guy that was watching middle. This is a great play. That's a great play from Awakening. Neptune's in a really good spot. So, okay, so we have number 2 and number 3 both watching over Awakening because he's pushed up mid, right? So this is actually dope. So if they see Neptune, I think Apathy is about to see Neptune. So this is like, So a way to really throw off teams in Search and Destroy is a lot of teams think, oh, they're just doing the same strats, like from defense to defense or from offense to offense if they do the same thing. Like if you see someone in the same spot, like Neptune here in this doorway, what Neptune is doing is he's watching top piano and garage cross. He's going left and right to see if he can see anybody crossing anywhere. So he's effectively holding B site all by himself. So a good bait to do, right, was like this defense, Neptune's doing this by himself. But next defense, what they should do is Neptune is here, and then somebody's in this corner under the steps or in this corner by the fruit stand, and then Neptune backs up and he just baits, and then the player on the steps or the fruit stand could possibly get a two-piece. Like, it might not work, obviously, if the Guerillas would still check the corners, but that would be a good way to set themselves up for next defense. Does that make sense? Yeah, Apathy's gonna see Neptune. And if you look, number 7 just chowed back alley, which means number 7 probably didn't even check the fruit stand corner or the under the steps. So it's a good bait play from Neptune. What I would really like to see from Mutineers is next defense. Neptune does the same thing. They have one mid, one A, and then somebody's in the corner under the steps. That's a big kill from Silly. But they don't have time. B is so hard to deal with. They don't even have the fucking bomb. Yeah, they're screwed. They lost this round.
But the guy at half wall able to get the trades, and even still 18 seconds left, you have to go pick up that bomb. It is so far away, and he's still,
yeah, it's impossible for him to win this round.
I know that they have the bomb down, but they still have Apathy trapped. He's gonna have to get the double kill to pull off on that truck, making sure that here from free there.
Big Wake. So Wake is watching the A cross here. So they know that one crossed A, right? So there can only be 3 in between middle and B. It's just something to good information to have, you know what I mean? Skies is looking for the A kid. Number 4 is making sure, Neptune is making sure he didn't just push through already. Everybody's playing slow, just holding, trying to get information, and then they'll decide what to hit. I don't know why Silly is looking at that. Nobody can come up from the balcony. I don't know what Silly's looking at. He's going back and forth. He could just be holding the steps, but maybe he doesn't know somebody's in there. I don't know what Silly's doing. So this is the perfect bait from Slacked. Skies gets the first kill. Skies gets him weak. Oh, nade. Oh, that nade from Silly was really good. That kept him from being pushed out. This is really good. So we have 2 players B on both teams. So really this just comes down to trying to pinch this kid out on the stairs. You can kind of chow this kid on the stairs without being seen from Vivid unless he overchows. So honestly what I would do is I would have Awakening peek the kid on the steps. I would have Awakening well, I guess they can't now. I don't know. Did Vivid shoot? Number 5 shot. Okay, so Vivid shot. So they know where Vivid and Silly both are, right? And they know number 6 is still at A because the Awakening saw him cross at the beginning of the round, right? So since they know where they are, what I would do is I would have... That's okay too, I guess. But what would have been better is right here if... Vivid's challenging him. Does Vivid back up? If they could have waited like 3 seconds and then have Awakening Ego chow when Vivid backed up, they should have played this a little bit slower. I understand the time's running down, so they were nervous, right? But they could have waited just a little bit if they're ever in this situation again. This is the perfect way to break it. I would have Awakening overcommit on the kid's steps, and Wake should kill him, and then Vivid would overchow to chow the kid on steps, and then Slacked would chow the kid in white from top and get a free kill, and then they'd have site control. That'd be a perfect way to break that. But, I mean, that works too, I guess. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate he got traded. Now Neptune's on the opposite side of the map, but so is number 6. Might get it down. Yeah, Vivid's a Search and Destroy player. He knows that Sound Horse spot. Oh, he doesn't have time. That's unfortunate. I mean, the only way for him to plant right there is if he plants in the open. His teammate could have looked over him. That would have been a better chance of them winning, but, I mean, that's not something you can really... That's just like, that was a natural reaction. That's not something you can really teach. That's just really unfortunate.
Right when there's 6 seconds left, they made zero noise, but at their top piano
So
controller,
Assault's going to watch the A cross.
from the beach, so no need to give anything up.
He's going to say 2 players cross, so they know there's only 2 players between mid and B. Oh, but they're going A. They don't give a shit. Okay. So Awakening has this little area, right? This cut. And number 4 is watching Deep Tiki and also the overextend from the cut. So this is an okay cross setup. This player's got mid. They just gave up B this round. Honestly, it's just a hard read, right? It's just a blind counter. And it's going to end up working out because Los Angeles Guerillas went towards A. But it's good positioning from Awakening and Neptune. As long as they don't, like, have to ego chow. Or as long as they don't ego chow for no reason, they should be fine. Awakening doesn't care. He's the best in the game. Oh, Neptune just made a really good play. Okay, so look at the minimap. Look at number 4 on the minimap right here by the cursor, right? So they know that they're hitting A, right? Awakening's been shooting at 2 other guys, 1 mid-cut and Silly in the back. Like, they know they're here. So Neptune is going to pinch around mid to go get them, right? Because they got a first blood, so that's 1 out of 4, right? And then, so there's only 3 alive. They know that one's Tiki and one's at the cut, right? So Neptune is making a risky play by saying, I really hope he's not top balcony or driveway, and he's going to pinch around and get a free kill on Apathy. It's just an unexpected push. Honestly, it's kind of unfortunate that number 6 didn't see him. And Assault's just screwed in a 1v4. Wake's going to watch the cross again. And they're hitting A. Probably saw 2 cross. I don't know. That's really hard to see. I mean, he might have only saw 1, but still, that information that at least they're doing the exact same setup. If it gets a free kill. And they're backing up. That's not a bad play. That's unfortunate, but it's not a bad play. I understand why he wanted to back up, but maybe he should have waited like another 20 seconds. Wake and Apathy. This is just a sound war fest, right? One of them's going to get the kill on each other. I'm assuming it's Apathy. We'll kill a Wake because Awakening is looking at A. And he's going to probably peek mid here, and Apathy's going to try and work the flank. Apathy's playing really smart. He's really patient on the flank, right? Really good play. Yeah. He's taking his time. He's going to kill him. End up killing Awakening here. And then the other 2 players are just left to work A. Yep. And Apathy's backing up. That's not a bad play, but... Yeah, no, that's not a bad play. That's really smart of him not to get traded out. Like, you don't know where the offense is for sure, you know what I mean? Mutineers are looking towards A. Silly's making such a good play laying down right here. Gets the good timing on peeking up. Slack's just screwed. I don't even know if he has time to plant. We have another A hit. And teams love hitting A. We got 2 mid and 2 B. Awakening's backing up to go pick A. We have a really slow hit from the Guerillas for an A offense. I don't know why it's so slow. Apathy's just got in the middle of no man's land. I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. Mutineers have kind of totally given up A side. It's because they wanted to double chow the kid middle. It's not a bad play, but they could have gotten bad timing on the A side, which is why Awakening is looking at what he's looking at. Like, he checked the deep beach, and he's going all the way around to check everything, make sure he hasn't hit up. Now they know they're playing it slow. Vivid's trying to make... it's unfortunate. That would have been a nice pick. But Vivid has really good map awareness. Watching his top piano hit, Awakening gets a huge kill. Vivid gets killed. Now, Silly in a 1v3. I mean, he can't plant because he thinks they have mid control, and that guy's there to shoot him in the side. Awakening was by himself at garage. He checked his white. Okay, so... Huh. This is weird. Okay, so we have a 3-stack towards B for both teams. Number 2 is kind of going to play it slow, probably, and watch the pinch. And then number 6... Number 6 needs to rotate here. I mean, they don't know that they're 3-stack towards A. There's no way for him to possibly know. Number 6 just needs to take his time, look mid, try and get an angle on bottom piano, and then rotate if his teammates drop. Apathy's in a good spot. Silly's watching the top. Vivid's also watching the top. Awakening is nade checking the corners. That's a perfect play. Vivid gets the first blood. Awakening gets a trade, but Apathy gets a nade kill. And now this is a good call from Florida Mutineers, just to double retake from the same side so they can try and work the same person. Number 2, quick check the flank, and now he's coming to help Neptune. That's a big kill from Neptune. So he's holding the cross. Oh, he gives it up, though. That's unfortunate. He doesn't know that they've crossed. Now he can't know. Now he peeks, and now he knows. Neptune gets a huge kill. Skies gets a huge kill. That was a great 2v3.
That is good communication. Either Neptune is next level on the awareness, or Awakening just like, oh, you need a critic dominance right now. Just winning those long-range gunfights. Awakening's been on point. Neptune, when he needs to, has been on point. Where Skies has 8.
Okay, Mutineers is doing 3 mid, 1 B. Awakening is going to back up go 8 eventually here. And then we have 1 player going top balcony or A side, and then 2 mid, 1 dock. Silly's probably just going to hold the garage push through. Assault's 1 shot. So what Assault was doing here... What is he doing here? He was trying to watch the bushes cross, I guess, or he just accidentally mantled that. This guy shot him from under the truck. This is a great flank spot from Silly. Holy shit. This is a nerd spot. Like, this is something I would do in 1v1s. This is a great spot. He's just playing his life, looking to see if anybody gets aggressive. Awakening gets knowledge that there's somebody A side, but I don't think he's hitting it because he's just sitting back Tiki. It's just a positioning of someone. Neptune's looking for anyone in their spawn. He's not going to find Silly. Oh, Silly might get a free kill here. If Neptune gets reckless, this is honestly smart by Neptune when, like, you got a first blood. He's not trying to hit the pinch. He's just playing his life on the van. Yeah. There's just nothing you can really do here from the Guerillas. You're so screwed on Miami. I mean, you shouldn't solo push out like that, but oh, Vivid's screwed. I mean, there's nothing they could do in the 2v4. Honestly, that first pick just screwed them. But that was a really good play. I mean, both teams played that really well, in my opinion. Just need to... Guerillas might have been a little bit... Like, there was probably a decent amount of miscommunication. There was a lot of pointless deaths. Apathy definitely needs to try playing his life more. I mean, not to specifically call him out, but, like, I don't know. I just feel like... What was their play at the beginning of this round? I mean, that's a pointless first blood. There's no reason Assault should be dying there. I'm pretty sure he just died because of auto mantle. 5's working... Like, right here, like, what they could have done is when 5 gets those shots off, like, he's all the way by himself. His teammates are on the opposite side of the map, right? He should just fucking fast rotate. I mean, it's Vivid, so, I mean, let Vivid make his solo play. I get it, but when they're man down and it's on Miami, when defense is mostly spread on the map, like, you just gotta try and overpower one side. But it would take forever for him to rotate, and then Florida's would rotate over towards B because nobody's at A. I mean, everybody from the Guerillas is just solo working something. They just have to try and get control, and then set themselves up with a bomb plant, and that's probably the only chance of that happening is towards B. I mean, no one's even picked up the bomb. Yeah. I don't know. Guerillas need to play a little bit more as a team. on their search and destroys, and then I think they do a lot better. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you learned something new, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching though. Leave a like on the video. Show your friends, show your teammates if you're playing S&D. I've been thinking about dropping a video of like how to get better at like game battles XPs and how to get to a high level of search and destroy play. So if you guys would like me to drop a video on like how to play XPs, how to play CMG tournaments or wagers, or like what's like, should I play tournaments or should I play XPs or should I play wagers? Like just the general order of things. Like let me know if you guys would like me to drop that if you're trying to get into this. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.